Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going on a little road trip. I'm just on the highway now, and we're heading to a town close to me called Grimsby. And in Grimsby, they have a place called Mellow Float, and it's a float spa that has, I guess, like 1,000 pounds of salt, Epsom salts, I think they use in each pool, and so you get a little room to yourself, and you get to float for an hour. So I thought it might be a good opportunity to do a nice long meditation, and also I thought it might be a good opportunity to bring you with me so you can kind of get an idea of what this place is like, and maybe there's one near you that you'd like to try. So come along with me as we head to Grimsby to go to Mellow Float. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of my drive. I'm just on the Queen Elizabeth Way right now, and there's a couple shots off to the right of the lake, Lake Ontario, off and on. So I thought I would just show you a little bit of that. This is what Southern Ontario looks like when spring's not quite here yet and all the snow has melted. So the place that we're going to today, I thought I'd give you a little bit of background on it. They do have several rooms, but each room has a float pool in it, and each one is has 12 inches of water with 1,000 pounds of Epsom salt in each float tank. Also, the water is at body temperature, so it is not too hot, not too cold. There are lots of health benefits to using the float tanks. It's supposed to reduce stress and anxiety. It's supposed to be really good for muscle and joint recovery. Also, pain management for chronic conditions. Probably because of the high salt content, I would assume when you reduce pressure on your joints, that's going to relieve a lot of pain and stiffness. So, lots of benefits to it. So here is a pretty good shot of Lake Ontario. And on a really clear day, right at this intersection, you can look across the lake, directly across the lake, and see Toronto. So now we're just in what they call Grimsby on the Lake. This is the little main street I was talking about here. There's little shops and hair salons and all kinds of neat little businesses here. It's pretty busy here in the summer months for sure, but a nice little area. Apparently, they also have a room that you can float with two people in the room with you. So that's something that might be interesting. And also, a few of the rooms have infrared saunas as well. So you can do an hour in the sauna. I think it's an hour or 30 minutes in the sauna, and then you can go into the float tank as well. Um, I know one of the saunas apparently is big enough that you can like do some yoga stretches in there as well. So that might be kind of neat to try at some point. And here we are. There is the Mellow Float. So we get parked and we'll go inside. So there's the first room that you can use. I didn't use this one today, but it's got a little, the pool is there. It's very shallow. It's only 12 inches deep. There's a shower that you go into before and after your float. And then here is the room that I was in today. This one's more like a pod. The pool isn't into the ground the way the other one is, but it's very lovely, very quiet. It's also got a shower. And in this pod, the lid, you can hit a button and even the lid comes down on top. You can turn the lights off. You can turn the music off if you want to. I think this one was definitely my favorite. Okay, guys, I am done my float. I floated for an hour. It was so incredible. I have been to this place once before, but you know, sometimes when you're new to something or you're not sure what to expect, you don't really have like as good of a time as you could once you're comfortable. So this is my second visit. I was in a different room this time. I went into what they call the spaceship room, and the water pool is more like a pod that you go into, as you can see by the footage that I got of the room. It is so incredibly relaxing to do this float. It feels so good on your bones. There's no pressure on anything. It's like kind of like floating in the Dead Sea, just a big saltwater pool, and you just lay there. It feels so nice, and it was so relaxing and so easy to just meditate and just enjoy myself. I wish everybody in the whole world could try this at least once. It really is a wonderful experience. If you get the chance, please, please, please book a session anywhere. If you have one in your town or your city, that would be incredible if you could do that. I think you'd have a really nice time. It's such a great way to end a day or even start a day. But I know this Mellow Float is open quite late into the night. I think they open until like 10 o'clock because some people like to float right before they go to bed. I, however, have a bit of a drive to get home, so I prefer to float in the afternoon. Maybe I'll try one in the morning and see what that does for me. But I wish I could tell you how absolutely wonderful and relaxed I feel. The music was just right, just nice and quiet in there, so you could just sort of, I don't know, get into a void space of nothing and just relax. So my bones feel good, my skin feels great. I feel so, so relaxed, and I'm so grateful that I was able to do this. Yeah, what a wonderful life. Anyways, I'm gonna take the drive home. It's about a half an hour for me from where I live. And so I'm gonna drive home. I am so glad you were able to see this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you'll subscribe and, you know, write a comment below if you've ever done one of these floats before. I would love to know your experience. But again, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so, so blessed that you were able to watch this video and join me today for my float. I'm so glad that you're here, and I will see you